back now?
No.
Oh, what is that?
Listen, don't panic.
Well, that's easy for you to say.
I only got one clip left, too.
Oh, what's that noise?
Don't panic.
Shady?
Huh?
Shady? Is that you?
It knows your name.
How do you know my name?
Well, I must admit, this is certainly the last place I'd expect to find you. How long has it been? 15 years? You haven't changed a bit. Me, on the other hand, I've been transformed.
Oh, I'm very scared.
Who the hell are you?
Don't you remember?
Remember what?
Is that the friend?
I don't think so.
Don't you remember the weekend in Kalamazoo?
No.
What?
It can't be.
What is it?
Lizzie?
Oh, you do remember.
Lizzie, is that you?
I'm touched. I, of course, remember you.
Oh, God, I was right.
You were right about what?
Never mind.
Seeing you brings back a lot of memories.
Oh, God, I thought I recognized that moan.
Is that that girl you were talking about?
Yeah, and if you breathe a word of this to anyone, I'll kill you.
You told your friends about me? I'm flattered. So, what do you think of my new look?
Looks like you gained a little weight, actually. Have you been juicing?
Shady. I've been doing more than juicing.
Oh, I'm very, very scared.
You know, you used to be beautiful and all. Now with all those things hanging off of your nose and your lips and your face, you look more like a reject from the Bald Collective. What the hell happened to you?
It's all because of you, Shady.
Me?
Because of you.
Now what did I do?
You rejected me, Shady.
Oh, Mr. Shady,
Zip it, I'm busy here. Now I apologize for the interruption.
I hear something behind us.
Why don't you just get a tattoo like all the other women? Don't you think this is a little too far?
Oh, I got more than a tattoo. After you, I decided to make some drastic changes to my life. Searching to perfect who I am. Since it wasn't good enough for you.
Of all the things that you wanted to do after we broke up, a tranny was the best thing you could come up with? I always knew you were crazy.
There's nothing crazy about it.
Don't provoke her.
Will you shut up?
It's the best of both worlds. Human and machine.
Yeah, you always did like those vibrators.
What's a vibrator?
What, you don't know?
No?
Well, it's a mechanical schmeckle.
You mean they cut it off and replace it with that?
No, it's a handheld device.
Oh, that is very disturbing.
I know. How are you supposed to compete with something that has batteries?
It's the future, Shady.
Now listen here, Lizzie. I always knew you were crazy, but you were born a girl. And if you can't live with that, then you're nuttier than a peanut butter and jelly fruitcake.
I'll show you nuts.
What is it doing?
How do you like mine?
Oh, God. You had to add one of those on? Please put that away before someone gets hurt.
What are you doing, Mr. Shady?
Listen, I know how to handle this bitch, so just shut up.
This time it's going to be you that's hurting.
Now listen here, Lizzie. I really got no beef with you.
I no longer answer to that name.
Okay, well, whatever you call yourself, if you want to be some kind of weirdo, that's fine with me. Just leave me out of it.
I'm not weird. This is who I am now.
Listen, I'm here to do some business, and it's not with you.
Oh, but it is. Tiny never told me it was you he was going to sacrifice. But now that I know, I couldn't approve more.
Oh, I think you made her very mad.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time.
Hey! Oh,
Well, I think we better run.
okay.
Bye.
Hey, wait for me!
Where are you going?
Get down.
Help! I'm stuck!
Well, get yourself unstuck.
I can't!
Listen, we gotta hurry up. She's mad as hell.
Didn't you miss me?
Oh, my goodness!
You know, she's never tried to kill me before. Maybe she's just trying to teach me a lesson.
Are you sure?
Well, you can never be 100% sure. Being over 50 and all, going through the change, there's some level of unpredictability.
What does that word mean?
It means I don't know. Now pull your foot up when I lift.
Okay.
All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Bastard.
Yes, I can walk.
Now let me ask you another question. Can you run?
I'll try.
And don't forget to grab your fishing pole.
Oh, my foot is hurting very much.
I don't care if you're hopping, skipping, or jumping. Let's go.
Wait for me.
You're all mine.
Look out! Listen, we gotta hurry up. This section's about to cave in.
Do you know how many nights I cried over you?
Let's go!
Oh, look out.
Oh, he's back. Looks like we're surrounded, and I'm almost out of bullets.
Get down.
All right, through here.
We're in very big trouble.
Well, at least we're not in Little China.
What?
Never mind. Here, take the radio and call for backup.
Okay. Hello, is there anybody out there?
This time you are not going to get away.
I should have brought another clip. Next time, I listen to the hillbilly.
Is there going to be a next time?
Well, let's hope so.
Please, someone answer, please.
You know, I've never seen her this pissed before. She used to throw plates and chairs and knives. This is taking it to the next level.
Tell me, Shady, do you ever have second thoughts about us?
This is a 911 emergency. Please.
You're all mine. That settles it.
What?
I'm never dating a Taurus again.
What are you talking about?
15 years later, and whatever, is still pissed off at me.
Oh, what are we going to do?
What do you mean, what are we going to do? You're supposed to be getting us some backup. And there you are, standing around like a cheap hooker.
But nobody is answering.
Well, do something.
Like what?
Get down!
There's nowhere left to run.
Please, somebody help us. There's a freaky person chasing us.
You mean two freaks?
I told you there's no escape.
Well, that's it. I'm out of bullets. We're down to hand-to-hand combat.
Oh, I wish I had my judo belt.
Are you kidding me? You can't even use the fishing pole right, so you can forget about judo.
Oh no, look out!
Oh God, not again!
Open your eyes, damn it!
Where the hell am I now?
Mouthful, you said.
Welcome back, Sonny.
How did I get here?
Fall the wall did. Very painful. Looked it did.
This job's getting too damn dangerous.
Don't worry, Sonny. It's just a head wound.
A head wound? You mean I'm not dead?
Far from it. You are.
You're just unconscious. But you're gonna have a headache when you get up.
So why am I here?
Well, we needed to talk to you.
Talk with me.
Urgent it was.
Yeah, we couldn't wait till you passed out from drinking too many beers.
Oh, man. You know, this better be good.
Coming, she is.
And you need to prepare.
She who? And prepare for what?
Of Lucy, the arrival. Yes.
Lucy? I don't know any Lucy. Who are you talking about?
She's the bitch from hell.
Coming, she is.
Now listen here. I told you I don't know a Lucy.
Concussion, yes.
Well, maybe we should have waited until he passed out. Oh, well, it's too late now. Just get yourself ready.
Now go we must.
These dreams keep getting weirder and weirder. What the hell's that? Oh.
There's something big going down here.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, after the events of New Year's Eve, John, your uncle, and myself came to the conclusion that there's more than just one faction looking for the items.
You mean the items of Majesty 12?
That's right, and that's what led us here.
Oh, you think there's one here?
Well, we've already had confirmation that the boots were here when that flasher attacked us.
Is that what made him so fast?
That's affirmative, but the odd thing is, that's not the one we came for, which means there's one more we still haven't seen.
But which one did we come for then?
Well, we thought the helmet was here.
Well, could you have got it wrong?
Not if what Abu told us was right,
Well, what did he tell you?
that they put some helmet on him before he went out to Vegas.
I don't understand what you're telling me.
Well, let me explain. If he was sent out there to be a patsy, then it's possible they used the helmet to brainwash him.
Is that what the helmet does?
Well, from all our research, it allows the user to read people's thoughts and communicate telepathically, as well as pick up any signals traveling by frequency.
What does that mean?
Well, like cell phones and radios. But that's only when the complete suit is in operation. And if you just had the helmet, mind control is about all you can do. And Abu was a perfect patsy.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, he's got relatives from terrorist nations.
But he's a nice fella.
Well, you and I know that. But if you're trying to divert attention away from the chaos you're causing, then the best way is to pick a guy like him to take the fall.
But what does that have to do with this place?
Well, there's a lot of factions attempting to locate the 12.
You mean these guys are one of those factions?
I'm sure of it.
But what are they trying to do?
Well, from all the symbolism, I reckon they're trying to conjure up something supernatural.
You mean like demons or something?
Or even worse.
Did you hear that?
Shh, keep it down. Someone's coming. In here.
Mr. Shady! Don't you think you should carry him? Because his head keeps bumping on the ground and he's gonna have a big boo-boo up there.
Shut up.
Oh, that bump on his head reminds me of my favorite camel. His name was Boo-Boo.
Shut up.
If I didn't see it with my own eyes, I sure as hell wouldn't believe it.
I've never seen something like that before.
I reckon that's one of those transhumans.
Oh no, they've captured Uncle Shady.
Looks like they're in a hell of a fight.
What do you think they're gonna do to Uncle Shady?
Well, whatever it is, it's probably not good.
Well, we've got to do something.
Well, we are doing something.
But I mean to save Uncle Shady.
Well, I'm working on a plan right now, but we have to stay focused on the business at hand.
I'll try.
Remember, we're here on a mission. Okay, they're gone. Come on this way.
Well, why are we going that way? Shouldn't we follow them?
Let's just say I have a hunch. Now, come on.
Mr. Shady, please wake up. Please wake up, Mr. Shady. Oh, please wake up. My head. Oh, thank goodness. Are you okay? I don't know. Where are we?
Well, I'm not very sure, but I think we're in very big trouble right now.
Trouble? What do you mean by big trouble?
Well,
hello, Shady. Glad you can make it. Oh, Tiny, it's you. You know, I've been looking for you. We've got a few things to talk about. I've got something to talk about with you as well. Okay, well, for the first order of business, could you please untie me? These chains are really heavy, and I need to pee.
yes, me too.
I'm sorry, but I cannot acquiesce to your request.
What does that mean?
What, you don't know Chinese?
That was Chinese?
No?
Oh,
Now will you shut up?
okay.
Now the second thing is, since I've been gone from the neighborhood, you've been hanging around with some weirdos and doing some strange things, and I want to know why. That's my business, Shady. Well, that might be true, but when you're trying to spread your freakified weirdness all over the world, then it becomes my business. And that's why I knew you would come, Shady, and I've been waiting for you. What do you mean waiting for me? Oh, it's no coincidence that you came tonight, and thanks for bringing the beer. It was a nice surprise. That's all you ever did was drink my beer, because you were always too broke to buy your own. Speaking of my beer, where the hell is it? Oh, we're planning on drinking it later, Shady. Over my dead body. Funny you mention that. Don't be angry, Shady. We're only celebrating. What, is it a holiday or something? In a manner of speaking, it is. Well, buy your own beer to celebrate, because that's all I have left, and I don't want a bunch of mystery freaks drinking it all. That's the least of your concerns. You remember Jerry. It's your world, it's your world. God the Magic Man.